Sup? Hello everyone, it is Tuesday and I look mag-fucking-nificent. Oh, what's that? Oh no, I don't have a date today. What? Oh no, I have absolutely nothing to do today. So why do I look so good, you ask? No good damn reason. I have no business being this beautiful. There's no reason. Now, I'm actually filming a video today. My first, actual sketch on my channel. And it's about you versus your favorite YouTubers. And the struggles of being an amateur YouTuber. And how it looks so easy when everybody else does it, but then when you try and do it, you actually look like hot shit. It's really great because for one of my first videos, I get to actually look like shit. So I'm gonna be really bad, and nobody can say anything about it because it's supposed to be like that. It's fucking art, you guys. One of the parts of the skit I'm doing is beauty gurus, and how they always look beautiful and perfect, and nothing ever affects them, and then you get on there and this is the one day that you poke yourself in the eye 47 times with your mascara stick. Yeah. I decided to shoot my video today so I can go up on Thursday, and I was gonna start early this morning when I woke up, but then I decided I had to clean the entire house because my mom freaks out when any of my friends come over and the house is slightly dirty, and so for me to put it on the internet, oh man, I'd be dead. I'd be dead by morning. I had to clean the entire house from top to bottom. I was gonna clean up the rooms that I needed for the skits, but I decided it'd be nice because my mom's been stressing a lot, and so I wanted her to come home to a little bit of cleaning. Actually, a little bit of set dressing. I made everything look brand spanking new and beautiful, and I organized stuff so it looks all nice. And I was like, yeah, man, I can be an interior designer. And I had that thought for 0.2 seconds, and then I thought, Kayla, get over yourself. And then my uncle decided that he wanted to cook pork chops today, and so he had to defrost those, and so there was noise in the background, and then he went into the kitchen to cook them, and he took up my room, and I was like, okay, I can't film with you watching me, and then I can't film with all this noise you're making. So I honestly have nothing to really talk about right now. I just wanted you guys to see how good I look. I'm gonna post 30 selfies, but I just wanted film documentation. My hair decided to be beautiful today, and I'm so look at me. Today is Wednesday, day 2 of filming, and the biggest thing I've learned today is that I really need a new camera. I need a camera of my own because this shit is so hard. I knew there was a lot of work that went into making skits and sketches and shit like that, but it's so hard when you live in somebody else's house, and so you have to be considerate of their time and their space and stuff like that. So shout out to all the YouTubers who make sketches when they're living in their parents' house and stuff like that. This is why they all move out to LA and get apartments by themselves, because this shit is so hard. I'm also not comfortable filming in front of my family because I know that they will judge me hard and they will not care about my feelings. So I've done a lot. I'm really proud of what I've done so far. I think it's gonna be a good video. It's obviously not going to be of the highest quality, but this is my first video, so that's fine. I get it. We'll all live, but it's fine. I'm really happy with it so far. It seems like it's gonna be good. Maybe, we'll see. So today is Sunday, and I was going to upload my vlog earlier because today is the day, but I didn't really have a lot of footage, and I felt like at some point I have to kind of make this related to post-grad, and I didn't have any of that, so I didn't have anything to talk about. But let's talk about decision making, because at its core, life is just a series of decisions. Sometimes that can be really hard because some of us are very indecisive people. And the most common way to figure out if you're an indecisive person is to think back on the common situation of when your friends are trying to decide when to go out to eat. If you're the type of person who, when somebody asks, where do you guys want to go? You say, anywhere's fine. Whatever you guys want, I'm cool with. I can eat anything, whatever. It's whatever. I don't really care. You're an indecisive person. We all know you. We understand you. We're tired, but we get it. We get it. If you're the type of person who, when somebody asks, where do you want to go to eat, and you can be like, well, I'm in the mood for chicken. Why don't we try that chicken and waffle place that just opened up? If you're the type of person who can do that, and you're very decisive like that, I respect you. I don't believe you. You don't seem real. I've never met one of you, but I hear that you're real people, so that's cool. Good for you. But there are people like me who won't make a decision until they realize that nobody else is making a decision, and then they're like, okay, let's go to our favorite place. Let's go to Ale House. Let's go to TGI Fridays. That's me. I classify myself as an indecisively decisive person. Like, I can make decisions when I want to make them or when I realize that nobody else is going to make them, but I'm not going to make the first move. Knowing what kind of person you are can really help when it comes to decision making. If you're an indecisive person, you have to realize that at some point you have to start making decisions for yourself. It's your life. Nobody else can figure this out for you. So you have to be a bit more aggressive when searching your problems. You have to realize that only you know what's best for you. And so you have to make decisions. And sometimes decisions are really simple and sometimes they're really hard. That's totally a feasible excuse. Like, sometimes things can be as simple as, oh, do I want chicken or do I want seafood tonight for dinner? But then sometimes things are difficult, like, oh, what am I going to do with my life after graduation? Am I going to go ahead to graduate school? Am I going to stop, get a job, and save up some money? Am I going to take a year off, travel, do whatever? That's a really big decision, and it's a first step in sort of your life, your adult life, your real life, or whatever that means. I use the problem-solving method. If there's one thing that I learned in like school that I really took to heart, it was sort of not the scientific method, but similar to it. Basically, you have to figure out what the problem is. That's the first step in anything, is knowing what the problem is. And sometimes you think that it's one thing, like, oh, where do I want to go for dinner tonight? But then it can be something entirely different, like, okay, I want chicken, but I don't have chicken money. Like, I have a 4 for $4 kind of bank account right now. That was a bad example. I'm hungry, if you can't tell. So that's really what's on my mind. But sometimes sometimes you try to address the symptoms of the problem rather than the root of the problem. And so you have to figure out, okay, what is the core issue here that I need to deal with? Figure out how you got here, get the background information on it, see what is already, like, what's the environment, what's the situation going on. And then you have to weigh your options. I feel like I skipped a couple steps, but that's where we're going to go next, to figure out what are your options here. Okay, I can do this one thing, or I can do this other thing, and figure out the pros and cons. Like, if I go get chicken, I'll be happy, but if I go get the 4 my bank account will be happy and I'll have money to go out and do things next weekend. It's really just figuring out what's best for you, what's the most beneficial. And sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow because what we want to do is very different from what we need to do. But you have to make that decision. As much as I want to take a year off and go travel the world, I can't do that. I need to get a job and I need to save money so that I can go to grad school or move away. You need to be honest with yourself in figuring out what's wrong and what needs to change in order to get to the place that you want to be. I think that's all I have to say. So I think my decision right now is, what am I eating for dinner and how can I get my mother to go buy it right now? But the bigger issue right now, the real one that I make this vlog series, is what's the next step in my life? Am I going to save up, get a job and save up to go to grad school, or save up and get a job to go to move away? That's where I'm at. Like, I want to just leave and get a job, but I think that I still have some learning to do and I still have growth that needs to happen. It's not easy. I just want to sit around and eat Cheerios and watch Golden Girls all day, but that's not a feasible option. That's my topic of the day. So I hope you guys having a good day, great week, and I hope it only gets better from here. I'm hearing noises inside my house, so I gotta go figure out if the ghosts are awake. But I'll see you guys next week. Stay tragic. Hey guys, before we start, yes, I have worn this shirt 3 days in a row. Good eye! And why do I have it buttoned at the top and literally nowhere else? Well, who knows? Maybe it's high fashion. Maybe it's none of your damn business. Moving on.